Hi there, and welcome to the Painless Period Summit. I'm your host, Lily DeMarcus, and joining me today is the wonderful, beautiful Camila Castillo. Welcome, Camila.
Hi, Lily. Thank you. It's so good to be here.
It's great to have you. So tell us a little bit about you and your work.
Okay, great. Well, I'm Camila Castillo, and first and foremost, I am a wife and a mother to my beautiful family, 2 children, and awesome husband. And I specialize in pranic breath techniques. I am the creator of the 4-day Pranic Woman program, the Pranic Doula Programs, and all of the tools and techniques that I share in those programs and through personal individualized sessions as well. I am a dancer and a yoga instructor as well. I am a homeschooling mama. And my work as a whole is geared towards women and family wellness. So teaching integral tools that empower women and families to live happy, free, expansive lives in ease.
That's wonderful. So how did you end up, I'm curious, on this Pranic Woman path?
So nothing happens by chance, and this has all been a perfect sequence of life experiences and being able to receive the education and the wisdom, the intelligence, excuse me, from those experiences. I myself did, for a long time, live with very painful periods. However, I reached a point in my life in which I realized that it wasn't necessarily genetic or hereditary, the reason why I was living that experience. I understood that what was happening in me was in fact an accumulation of cycles of abuse generationally. So more specifically, the experiences of my mother and my grandmother and the women in our lineage. That was a deep inspiration for me to search for tools to heal myself, to really move and transcend beyond that, what I felt as a limitation, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It was a big deal for me. So through many experiences of higher study, education, self-study, I found the most powerful alchemy, we could say, to be extended fasting. And when I refer to fasting, I don't mean in a way of deprivation, but rather a way of synchronizing with a source of energy and a source of nourishment that is always available and accessible to us. So that combined with the breath, the consciousness of the breath. So yes, just the air, the simple inhalation and exhalation. Those 2 factors for me were the most powerful tools in being able to overcome this challenge. The womb is a filter of our experiences and our emotions, and so what we perceive and what we live is filtered through that space, and we retain information there. The breath and the air is another sort of filter, giving us the opportunity to cleanse, to move through and dissolve and even massage and tone. It's a multi-use tool. We can give it shape, we can give it form. And so through my own self-exploration, I was able to decipher and more concretely outline how this was happening and what the precise steps were that I was using to receive the benefits of that, a more energetic nourishment in an integral level, and the air that served as a tool to move it through, to make it more tangible and more real.
Wow, it's beautiful. It's so visual too, being able to imagine what is going on while we're breathing, especially while we're consciously breathing, that energy can shift. Thank you. So, how do you do pranic breathing? Can you show us?
Yeah, definitely. I would love to give you an example and also some practicality to the theory. There are many different sort of tools that I integrate into my work. Like I said, it's been years of study and re-educating, and I would say that the very first step is having a clear understanding of what our reproductive system looks like. We are often not taught that in a really clear way so that we can understand what the function of our ovaries are, what the function of our fallopian tubes are, and our uterus and our cervix, the different secretions and fluids that happen at certain times. So understanding this highly intelligent mechanism, we could say, is definitely the first step. So educating ourselves. Second, like I said, I integrate many different tools. So we focus in some womb breath yoga, in which we are able to connect that more energetic filter that the air provides us to the physical movement, assisting for the release to actually happen on a physical level. So oftentimes we are unaware that the physical manifestation is actually coming from an emotion or a thought process that has just really kind of rooted itself in us. But we have the opportunity to cleanse that, to clear that, and be the carriers of our own authentic information. Womb massage is another great tool that goes along with pranic breathing and my Pranic Woman programs. So a tool that we can kind of access now and actually all of the time is the breath. So I'd love to just take a moment to kind of share a simple exercise with you and with all of our awesome viewers.
And we'll do it together.
Exactly. So this is kind of like a way of getting in touch with the womb and actually being able to feel that our uterus is breathing. There's a lot of emphasis in breathing into the heart and into the chest and like opening the heart chakra. This, we're taking it a little bit lower so that we can get to this creative center. So this is an exercise of first emptying and then being in that empty space and then filling again. So we'll first take 8 deep breaths and focus on bringing the air into the womb space. So oftentimes it's the first time that you've actually breathed into your womb or your reproductive system. So it may feel strange, it may feel forced, but the idea is to just allow for the intention to guide. So you don't even have to really physically feel like your lower abdomen is expanding and contracting. Just bring the intention to that space. So we'll take 8 deep breaths, breathing into the womb, focusing mostly on the exhalation. So emptying. Once we're there, we will take 4 breaths in the empty space to feel what it's like to have our reproductive system relaxed. And then we'll take 8 deep breaths, focusing now on the inhalation, on the filling, and attracting through the air information that we would like to bring into this space of our bodies. So maybe it's expansiveness or health or light or love. Each one can be the judge of that. But this is how that sequence will go. Okay? So if you can, maybe not us, but those of you who are watching, maybe if it's possible for you to lie down. Sometimes it's a little bit easier to really feel the belly breath. Yeah?
I think I will.
Okay, good. Perfect.
Just to
get the full experience. Yes.
Okay, can lie down.
Perfect.
All right.
Great.
Thanks for emphasis.
So when we are breathing, any way that you feel to breathe is fine. If you like to in through the nose, out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the mouth, or just mouth and mouth, you can find your rhythm, okay? So let's begin now. Taking 8 deep breaths into the womb. This is the release, letting everything go as you exhale. Good, and once you've finished your 8 breaths, stay in this space, feeling yourself more relaxed as you take 4 normal, deep breaths, still focusing your attention into the womb. This is a space of emptiness in which all of the possibilities exist. Good. Now we're going to take 8 deep breaths, this time focusing on the inhalation and attracting to your womb those sensations of well-being that you would like to consciously implant into your reproductive system. Great. And so you can surely feel a difference from before and after. not just in your physical body, but in your mind, in your emotional state, and then spiritually too, because that is like an instant connection with the life power, the life source.
That was amazing. So I am actually on my period right now, and that I think that so often it can be hard to sit in the emptiness, and maybe that's why it can be so easy to hold on to things we don't actually want or need. It's a very powerful exercise. I could feel all of while sitting with the emptiness, I could feel more love for myself, more love for my body.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, and then the breathing in as well. It felt sparkly.
Exactly, it is sparkly. It's all of the life particles. It's the prana. That's why these programs are called the Pranic Woman Programs, because we're utilizing that life source that is actually just infinite particles of life, giving us the opportunity to shape them and form them for our well-being. So it's really about taking back that power, being empowered to recognize ourselves as the conscious creators of our life experiences.
Absolutely. Wow, so where can we find you, Camila?
Well,
where can we find you and your programs?
Yeah, I have a website. It is www.pranicwoman.com, Pranic woman.com. Also Facebook. You can search Pranic Woman Program and you'll find my Facebook page. And you can also check out Breatharian School International. It is another Facebook page that, together with my husband, we share this information, and a lot, because this is, like you see in this tool, it was so short, so concise, but it's powerful when we give ourselves the moment and the opportunity. So it's really about, getting to know the interconnectedness of the physical body with the emotional body and the mental body and the spiritual part of ourselves, because there cannot be an imbalance in any of them for us to live this fully vibrant and healthy life. We have to have a free and clear communication through those bodies so that we can heal our painful periods and overcome the challenges that we encounter in our lives and be empowered by them.
Thank you. This has been such a beautiful experience. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're so welcome.
We're at the top of the time, so I will wrap things up. But this has been the Painless Period Summit with the wonderful, the intelligent, the wise Castillo of pranicwoman.com, and I will share your information below this video.
Wonderful.
So I'll see you all next time, and I'm your host, Lily, and I'm sending you a lot of uterus love today.
Yeah, big bright blessings of happiness to all of you. Thank you, Lily, for hosting this great event. I know that many people will benefit.